Welcome to Nico Cosmica. This is a frequency forecast for November 7th, 2023. We have Temperance in reverse, the need to really start using balance and moderation. A truth is coming. It is dealing with the dark web or a web of lies, give and take financially, but looks like there's going to be a fight over this truth. The truth is coming from a Queen of Wands. It is about a celebration or a party where they change the wheel of fortune. For who? A lack of defenses. Someone wasn't ready. They used lies or spying. Lots of spying energy here. There was a lack of judgment, so they used poor judgment or they got away with it against a high priestess. So this was a group who worked against a high priestess, could be a tarot reader, fortune teller, diviner. They had a party of some kind, and they may have been friends. They didn't use good judgment, or she didn't use good judgment. There was something she didn't know about. She was being spied on. And this Queen of Wands is about to rock people's worlds by bringing the truth. Let's get some energy. It could be a fire sign. She's in her upright energy, so she's a force to be reckoned with right now. She wants inner peace. She's lost her magic, her connection to nature, so she's feeling at a loss. She's had no transformation in her life. Her home life isn't great. She wants to transcend all of that. She's had no enlightenment, no universal connection. She wants to ascend. She's afraid of death. She's afraid of what comes after and what she's done. She's afraid of not ascending back into her all, if that's what she believes in. She's afraid of not ascending into being a higher master because of what she's done. She's not wishing on this. She's actually going to take action. And her truth, she's bringing honesty. And again, we have the fire of the wands, Queen of Wands energy. Here we have the magic. She's a witch or identifies as a healer of some kind. She went after this high priestess, could have been her own high priestess. And instead of lying, she's bringing the truth. Her freedom is coming through honesty. She wants her magic back. She's been punished in some way, not through formal judgment, but she has no connection right now. She's had a lack of success somewhere, and she just wants to bring a conclusion. She just wants to bring an end to a chapter. It's someone who's either born on the 12th. It happened when the girl was 12. It was 12 people, definitely a coven. So I'm reading this as a coven went up against their high priestess. They betrayed her. And now one of them wants to bring truth. It's one of the 12 wants to bring the truth out in the open about what they did. And what will it bring for the high priestess if she's still alive? It'll bring her wisdom. She hasn't been doing a lot of self-care. They may have been affecting that. So she may have been like gorgeous and they affected her beauty. She could have been really healthy and they affected her health. She's had a lack of individuality, so they may have dimmed her shine, but she does have a lot of courage. And she'll have compassion. But she's going to set some hefty boundaries. And she has balance. Unlike these people, she has balance. Let's see what else we have. And she needs to dream big. That's High Priestess. Because she's breaking free finally from this coven that might have been holding her. She has protection for her and her child. And this card, she needs to have faith. This coven member is going to do the right thing. Either she is sick or she's afraid of getting sick. And something has transformed in her life or in her consciousness and she's ready to just come forward. She is going to rock people's lives. I don't know if it'll make her famous, but it's going to rock people's lives. She's coming forward with something big. She wants to stop the chaos being brought by a high priestess of spirit, high priestess of water, and high priestess of air. So the 3 people from yesterday's reading that were being attacked by the coven have turned it around. They don't have vision. They don't have second sight right now. They don't belong to anything, but they're still bringing chaos. They can't be summoned. So they may have been doing the bidding of this group, that their beauty was attacked, or their 3 who are not beautiful. No one lusted after them. What's going on? Playful. Now this is interesting. So we have a coven that's currently in chaos. One of them wants to bring the truth. But you see how this kitten is being toyed with by the moon? They're obviously toying with something very powerful, but who is compassionate and perhaps a little naive in their ways. Their high priestess that they've attacked. They're toying with her. And they've been toying with her. She must be older because it's been since age 44. They're toying with her that what she wants, her magic, her truth, the light, is just within reach. But as you can see, there's ribbon here. She's actually bound in some ways. It's very loose. It's like the 8 of Swords card. It's a very loose binding. And in fact, 4 + 4 is 8. 8 of Swords energy of being trapped. But the only reason the person is trapped in the 8 of Swords in the classic iconography and imagery is because they are blindfolded. So they don't know the whole truth. So this Queen of Wands wants to come forward and tell a truth. But the result is it still leaves this kitten lacking. So the High Priestess could say, look, I have this truth. But it's almost like it's not enough, or it's only one piece of the puzzle. Yeah, it's not going to bring her fulfillment. There's no risk in telling this truth. They've picked whatever's the safest truth to tell. And she just has to let go. Because she's been, like I said, 8 of Swords, trapped. And it was because of love. They wanted to keep her from love. What was it? They wanted to keep her from showing her individuality. They wanted to keep her from listening to something. Deceit. They wanted to keep her obedient. They wanted her to not be able to lie and keep her obedient. They didn't want to keep an oath to her. They wanted to affect her period. They didn't want her enjoying fragmented cycles. They didn't want her having a period. And again, this is some new witch. Or they wanted her as an experienced, like what the television calls it, a supreme. They wanted her to go back all the way to the beginning. So they would be seen as the non-fledglings when they are the fledglings. She must believe in God. There's no indication of whether they do or not. She is not going to forgive them. There's no healing of the friendship there. It's not going to simplify her life to know this information. They're not actually helping her. The information that comes, it's sort of like a backhanded compliment. It's telling her something, but it's going to affect her self-worth. Like saying, oh, well, yeah, we sabotaged you, but we didn't want you on the project anyway. It's kind of that. It's not time to play. It's not time to wait. What does she have to do? Let's see if we get any indication from the cards. She needs to transform. This is Scorpionic energy. It is the card 40. It is death. It's time for transformation from this situation. The situation, she needs to put an end to the situation of the past. A Jenny Greenteeth, some witch who was from her past. Could be a karmic bond. Again, same energy with the death energy, transformation. This is the Hangman reverse. This is getting out of that energy. It is letting go of all these people. And that is the justice of saying, I am going to accept this. I may tell my story. I may talk about it. But your truth that you're going to tell me is not going to be a lure. It is not going to make me strive for more information. You may send that message, Queen of Wands, but it's just going to be information. I'm not going to dig further. I'm not going to become your friend. I'm not going to join your coven. I'm not going to be further invested in this. I am letting that part of the past go. And in that will end all their power. Because she may be in a covenant that she has forgotten or wasn't entirely aware of. And by letting go of these people, she breaks the covenant. So that is the advice today. Whatever you have been focusing on or tied to from the past that has worked against you or is no longer healthy, it is time to start breaking free from that and embrace the things that are positive. Embrace the positivity of family, of home, of your new career, your new life, of who you became since that time in the past. And for the high priestess involved, know that she is more powerful and better trained than her coven, even though they're trying to portray it as the opposite. So that is the frequency for today. I hope you enjoyed and keep on shining. Thank you.